Monkey D. Mehdi, et on est parti pour finir Metal Gear Solid avec Eva. Ça avait frigé la dernière fois, donc ça avait bugué. Donc là on est parti les gars. En tout cas j'espère qu'il n'y a pas de problème là. Il n'y a pas de problème. Voilà. C'est carré le S. C'est bon, c'est carré. Est-ce qu'il y a un petit bruit? C'est carré. C'est parfait. Allez, nickel. Donc voilà, là on est parti pour terminer le jeu et les finir un par un. Elle est où Eva? Elle est chiante. Ah ouais, je vais la traîner parce que sinon elle est trop longue. Ok, perfecto. Vas-y, tout le temps je te donne à manger. Viens là. Arrête avec ton food. On me fatigue. Ok, je vais te donner du food. Ça va être vite vu. Je suis là, Eva.
Yuck. What did you give me?
Bah, j'étais pas contente. Des rations russes. Oh yeah. Ouais, comme si j'avais besoin de ça, moi. Ouais, comme moi je l'ai loupé. Ah, elle est encore loin. Allez, allez, viens. Enfin, on va terminer le jeu. Come on. Eva, arrête de fatiguer ma grande.
I'm so hungry.
Ouais, c'est bon, je te donne à manger toute la soirée. enfin.
Come on, Snake. We made it.
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay?
Ah ouais, c'est vrai. Aller chercher The Boss.
Promise me!
C'est quoi ça?
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today, just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. you and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. Of 94, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
Oh, ça y est, The Boss, elle est énervée.
Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one
Magnifique.
who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest.
Vas-y, y a pas de problème. 10 minutes, je vais régler ça en deux.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me.
No problème. Oh, attention, aïe, aïe, comme... Je rigolais, j'ai dit en deux, mais je rigolais quand je disais en deux. Je te manque pas de respect, boss. Ouais, voilà que je t'ai refait là, The Boss. The Boss! T'arrêtes de me tirer dessus! Wesh, elle m'a mis combien de balles là? J'ai des plumes plein les jambes, wesh. Aïe aïe. Oh là, je crois que je vais me faire corriger toute la soirée là. Alors là, je sais pas comment faire. Là, je suis bloqué. Comment on la tue cette folle? Comment j'ai fait à l'époque pour la tuer? Voilà, attends, tu vas voir. Ça, tu connais ça? Tu connais The Boss, ça? Elle est où? Elle est où? Attends, moi, je vais rester caché là, comme ça, tu vas voir. Reste caché, Bobby! Bagayaro. Bah alors, The Boss, on a une dent contre les roquetos. Ah ouais, celle-là, tu l'as vue celle-là? Où The Boss? Ah, bah alors, on a peur. Ah, The Boss. Fais pas le poids face à un RPG, moi je te le dis. Tu peux être The Boss pendant combien de temps, toi, tu crois? Elle est où, The Boss? Elle est là, la petite. C'est où, t'es où, toi? Elle est où? Aïe, arrête, sale folle, va. Tu tires dessus comme ça, là. Mais wesh, c'est pas possible, elle esquive toutes les balles. Aïe, aïe. Moi aussi, je suis déçu. Moi aussi, je suis déçu. Ce boss, elle m'a foutu la trique. Voilà, ce boss, elle a pas blagué 2 secondes. Viens là, gamin, je vais te montrer comment on se bat. Voilà que c'est de la triche. Attends, frérot. Voilà, faut juste que je la vise bien comme il faut. Pas qu'elle m'attrape. Sinon elle m'attrape, je suis dans la merde. c'est pas possible. C'est que c'est incroyable d'être comme ça. J'ai même plus de munitions. Je sais même pas comment on fait pour la battre, cette folle. Cinglé, oh là. Ça, mes missiles de merde là. Oh putain. Elle est où? Un serpent là, c'est chaud. Wesh, elle est où? The Boss? Ah, je t'ai vu. Oh! Oh! The Boss, casse-toi pas la tête. Ah! The Boss arrête. Ah! Putain, je passe à l'infirmerie. Elle est où? Wow! Elle est folle. Tu es folle, The Boss. Moi, j'étais où? Elle est où, cette connasse? Elle fait flipper, The Boss. Je me souviens plus de ça, moi. Voyons, 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 oui. Attends, je suis deg. Son of a bitch. Tu vas voir le Snake Eater que je vais t'envoyer. Snake Eater. Elle est où? Someday you go on the rain. Someday you go derrière un arbre. Des fois, je la cherche et je la trouve pas. Mais je l'éclate. Elle se prend pour qui? Tiens alors, The Boss. Oh, mais comment on fait pour se battre en CQC là? J'en ai marre. Oh, fais chier The Boss. Fais chier celle-là. Ouais, je suis blessé de partout, frère. Ah, te merro. Elle m'a fait peur, cette conne. Vraiment peur. C'est incroyable de foutre la frousse comme ça. The Boss! Pourquoi j'ai une fourchette? Quoi cette histoire? Oui. Oh, arrête, boss. Boss, elle fait flipper.
It's rotten.
Je vais le tuer avec... Je vais la tuer avec mon petit. Je vais jouer à couteau. Tiens, The Boss. Morte? Bah alors? Bah alors, The Boss? C'est qui le Big Boss? C'est moi le Big Boss.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it.
T'es quoi, je vais pas me prier, tu m'as tué 2 fois, je vais te tuer direct. Même pas j'attends une seconde. Allez.
There's only room for one boss
Bah ouais.
and one snake.
Que ma légende commence maintenant, boss. Voilà, c'est moi qui appuie sur la gâchette.
Ready to go, Snake? Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
I told you you could trust me.
c'est Osleto ça. Ocelot. Pourquoi je dis Osleto moi?
Snake! Ocelot! We're not done yet.
Too heavy.
Comment il l'a feinté.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good.
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it. Eva!
Elle aurait pas pu lui tirer dessus quand même.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
What's your name?
Snake.
No, not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. I won't forget it. Come on!
Je dois faire quoi là? Hey, c'est qui va tirer en premier? Wesh, moi j'ai combien de trucs là? J'ai 50 cartouches là. Ah, c'est lui le chien. Je suis mort.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun. Till we meet again, John.
Snake! Give me a hand! Pull! Come on, pull up!
Wesh.
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out! What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on. Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Oak 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Oak 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Oak 19, do you copy?
Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are
done, Snake.
The MiG's disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Yes.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Ils ont sali le tapis, ces chiens. Je crois qu'elle va lui voler le truc là de la pierre philosophale. Pierre philosophale. Des philosophes. La pierre. La carte.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, snake. Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry. The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy
Eh
was
Nika,
originally held in
t'endors pas,
common
mais dis
between
c'est trop
the
calme.
US, Soviet Union, and China.
J'étais concentré dedans en fait dans l'histoire là.
We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too.
En fait c'était une espionne de bébé, j'avais zappé.
I got the film containing the legacy. And also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this
Je
data,
vois ça.
our country will be able to develop
Elle nous a
its
bien
own
eu,
weapons.
elle, j'avais zappé.
We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of
Muzan
Harvard
arrive
Journalism.
jeudi. Ouais, j'ai vu ça.
I was raised
J'ai
in a
vu qu'il
joint
arrive, ouais.
US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become
Moi
a
j'ai
super
désinstallé le
agent.
jeu.
This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgan couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from
Demain
the
je vais voir le
beginning.
film d'ailleurs.
She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that?
Wesh.
At the time, I
Bien,
didn't
ouais, je
understand
suis
it.
ouais. Ouais.
But
Il m'a.
I think I do.
Ça m'a lassé en fait. J'ai essayé de faire des combats en off, ça m'a vite lassé. J'ai fini le mode histoire, après ça y est, je me suis dit, allez, vas-y, c'est bon.
She chose me to
Et puis
tell
il y a trop de jeux à faire déjà.
That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you.
Et ben elle l'a pas fait.
But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live. Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
C'est Nixon, lui. Il a mangé une balle pendant sa torture. C'est Big Boss. C'est le vrai, le seul, l'unique. Celui qui a tout sacrifié.
You know, we could use an infiltration unit like Fox in the army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgan inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgan's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgan fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in
Ouais, je les ai
Washington knew
vus.
that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the
Oh,
boss,
pff. Elles sont horribles.
and that one of their own would
Elles
have to
sont
do the
horribles.
job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about
Je sais
it.
pas ce que t'en penses.
Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps.
Putain.
The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be
Incroyable.
allowed to kill herself.
The Boss.
Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple.
Putain, c'est triste quand même.
That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given. And she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of
Le
disgrace
dernier souvenir de
will follow her to her
The
grave.
Boss. Celle est morte.
Future generations will revile her.
Celle est morte. Elle est morte. Ouais, en fait, elle s'est sacrifiée pour le. En fait, les États-Unis, ils l'ont piégée. Et en fait, elle savait, donc après, elle est quand même partie en mission et elle attendait l'avenue de. Alors que c'était une héroïne. Alors qu'elle voulait le bien pour la planète. C'était une dinguerie,
I
oh,
think
tu sais que
she
c'était une
wanted
dinguerie
you,
ce jeu.
of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Ah, j'espère qu'ils vont faire le remake du 1. Ça va être exceptionnel. Remake du 2, ensuite remake du 4. « 15 octobre 1964, Khrouchtchev est démis de ses fonctions. Brejnev est nommé premier secrétaire du Parti communiste. Avec comme président du Conseil, la Chine effectue ses premiers essais nucléaires réussis dans le désert de Taklamakan. S'il ne rejoint pas, il participe au développement de la Partnet en ligne à partir. Le gouvernement américain effectue une étude sur les traitements médicaux. Le ministère des Transports de base, OMT, ESTR, à Hanoï sans laisser de traces. Paramédic établit le premier système national de soins ambulanciers à Washington. Major 010 ou Fox. Les États-Unis amassent qui reste de l'héritage. La branche américaine philosophe change de nom et Patriot. Poursuivant la tradition de Marshall Big Boss crée l'unité Foxhound. 1972. Le projet Les Enfants Terribles voit le jour. C'est quoi comme jeu? Il y a quoi comme jeu que je joue pas en fait? Je me demande à quoi comme jeu que je joue pas. Ça, c'est bizarre ça. Tu sais que je crois qu'il y a. Non, en fait, il y a tous les jeux des jeux.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace.
Bounty
I
scam.
understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
Je t'ai déjà dit. Ah oui, Victor. Ouais, Victor Hugo, tu m'as déjà dit. Ouais, c'est vraiment des jeux que t'attends le plus, quoi. Mais après, je savais pas s'il y avait d'autres jeux en fait. C'est pour ça que je te pose la question. Je sais que Inazuma, tu l'attends.
The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake.
What the fuck, c'est
Peking
vrai.
must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States.
Mais non, c'est vrai.
KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday.
J'ai déjà fait une vidéo de présentation carrément dessus.
Yes, we have Snake to thank for that.
Il a l'air exceptionnel.
Believed it as well.
Mais je le ferai en live. Hein.
Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a
Je ferai le story mode en live. Mais là en fait, en gros là, ce qui se passe, c'est qui parle. C'est qui parle déjà là?
And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity.
C'est Oslo, non?
They have no
J'ai oublié.
idea that I've been triple crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I'm always at the
Mais oui, c'est
CIA's
lui.
disposal.
Eh ouais, c'est Oslo.
Mr. Director.
Snake Eater. Panthère. Mon titre, c'est Panthère. Et voilà les amis, on a fini un nouveau jeu encore. Et bien sûr, la prochaine fois, on verra ce qu'on va faire. J'ai une liste, donc normalement, ça devrait le faire. En tout cas, Metal Gear Solid Delta, il est trop bien fait. J'avais joué il y a 20 ans en arrière à ce jeu-là. C'est une dinguerie quand même, 20 ans en arrière sur PlayStation 2. Maintenant, on l'a là directement. Sur PC, PS5, Xbox Series X. Et il reste toujours autant classe. Qu'est-ce que ça tue. Yes. Moi, je suis un vieux de la vieille. J'ai connu la NES. Enfin, je suis pas sorti en même temps que la NES, mais je suis pas né en même temps que la NES, mais je l'ai connu quoi. Mais voilà, en tout cas, je suis comme Big Boss. Je suis vieux. Il me manque juste à avoir un œil comme ça, un cache-œil. Voilà les amis, c'était un plaisir d'être avec vous. Monica, bah super, tu nous as rejoint pour la fin, pile poil. Et puis t'inquiète pas, Victory Road il est sur ma liste aussi. Donc le prochain jeu, je verrai ce que je vais faire, sachant que la semaine prochaine il y a Silent Hill F qui sort. Donc ça c'est sûr, je suis obligé de le faire. Je suis obligé de le faire. Ça quoi qu'il arrive, je suis obligé de le faire. Donc voilà. Et après je crois qu'on fera à mon avis les skills songs là, les skills ongles 1 et 2. Bon, et bah écoute, c'était un plaisir d'être avec toi, Nika. Bah pour ceux qui regarderont, aussi un plaisir d'être avec vous. Qu'est-ce qu'il est classe. Bon, on va laisser le générique une fois et on va couper le live. Qu'est-ce qu'il est incroyable ce jeu. Allez Monica, vendredi il y aura la présentation de Kizaru. Donc ça les gars, faut être au rendez-vous là. C'est vraiment un film. Oh les mains, Pizzaru. Oh Toto. Ben Beckman. Imagine, dans l'animation, ils lui mettent ça. Oh Toto. Ben Beckman. Snake Eater. Ah, The Boss. Et la meilleure partie. Et bye bye Monica. C'était un plaisir d'être avec toi. Snake